You've seen them in sci-fi movies, right? Giant weapons that can zap planes out of the sky with a single beam of energy? But what if I told you that during World War II, scientists weren't just dreaming about death rays, they were actually trying to build them, and this wasn't some fringe idea. It was a serious project backed by major world powers. So, let's rewind to the 1930s. Tensions are high, and every country is desperate for a military edge. This is where a British inventor named Harry Grindle Matthews comes in. He claimed he had invented an electric ray capable of stopping engines and even killing a mouse from a distance. He put on a big demonstration for journalists, but when the military asked for a proper test, he got cagey and the whole thing fell apart. Was it a hoax? Probably, but it got people thinking. The idea of a death ray wasn't just limited to Britain. Across the Atlantic, the legendary Nikola Tesla also spoke of a teleforce weapon, or a peace ray, that could shoot down entire armies and aircraft from 200 miles away. He tried to sell the idea to multiple governments, including the US and the UK, but his proposals were often seen as too theoretical or too expensive. But the most fascinating and perhaps most plausible attempt came from the Axis powers. German scientists were experimenting with a massive sun gun. The concept was wild. A giant mirror, 1.5 miles wide, orbiting the Earth. It would focus the sun's rays onto a single point, literally boiling oceans and incinerating cities. It sounds like something out of a comic book, but German physicists had done the math. The project was ultimately deemed too ambitious and costly for a wartime economy, but the plans were discovered by Allied forces after the war. From sonic cannons that could vibrate a person to pieces to X-ray weapons, the race for a super weapon was very real. None of these death rays ever became the war-winning weapon their creators imagined. The technology just wasn't there yet. But these ambitious, sometimes bizarre, projects show just how far scientists were willing to go in the high-stakes environment of World War II. It is a fascinating glimpse into a time when science fiction was on the verge of becoming science fact.